So it actually just like shows an Apom going that way and an Apom going that way. But now that we have our little Pokemon partner, he can talk to other Pokemon for testimonies. Like this Diggersby. Really digs digging. And I think I have to remember too, this came around during the 6th generation of Pokemon. I'm not sure if any Pokemon Sun and Moon Pokemon show up in this game. Dig? Did you see Apom? Dig. Okay. So that's the deal. What did it say? You didn't understand it? Nope. I could only hear its Pokemon cry. So, you only understand what I say. Well, it says there were tons of Apom running away. I guess it was a bit broad to count as testimony. With you here, Pikachu, we can get great information by interviewing Pokemon, too. Yes, we can.
Hey, hello?
It seems like the Apom split up when they ran off. Which way did the Apom with the necklace go? Right. I spoke with the people around here, but I didn't turn up any clues. Gotcha. In times like this, you need to look for evidence. They've made quite a scene, so I'm sure something will turn up if you look carefully around the area. For example, why don't you look at that shutter?
Hey!
Oh,
Hello?
you want to speak more?
There has to be traces of the Apom with the necklace somewhere. Let's thoroughly investigate suspicious locations.
I almost forgot too. And this was during their development for this game. Yeah, I remember the rare clips of development for this game. They legitimately like heavily rigged and motion captured this Pikachu to look like it's like speaking in full sentences with its mouth movements and like the character movements and anything. Except when you look at a regular Pikachu, it just like just keeps smiling and then just hopping around. Maybe the paint splashed here. Yeah, that's the shape of the Apom's tail, alright. Anything else? So that's the white paint, but then there's also this one. The red traces. Smells like ketchup. And look at the shape. It's definitely an Apom tail. Because they were caught up in the ketchup. Ah, the ketchup from back there. This seems like it might be a clue. Let's ask around about the ketchup. Talk to the people around here. You might try that guy wearing the hat. Sure. You may be able to get new information from someone by asking them a different question. Yep, so once we've gathered up clues or evidences...
It's a ketchup-colored tail print. That's key evidence. So how do we gather info? Well, by interviewing witnesses, of course.
So once we gather new evidences, we can ask new questions towards people and Pokemon. So instead of asking about the Apom, we talk about ketchup. I noticed traces of ketchup in the shape of an Apom tail right over there. Did you see anything? Yeah, the Apom was really making a racket. It also smacked its tail against that table. It flipped it over in one hit. Really? The Apom was that strong? Hey, don't get skittish. You've got me with you. That's right. After all, I know that Pikachu can use Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt. Oh yeah. What a beatdown. Sounds like you've learned some new information. It's important to speak multiple times to people you've spoken with before. Okay then. So, speak with Furfrou. Maybe Furfrou knows something? I'm here, aren't I? Leave it to me. Hey, Furfru. You seem kind of blue. Is that because Apom messed with you? Fur. What's that? That's terrible. What's up? What's it telling you? Yeah, it says its partner insists on feeding it berries it doesn't like. Apparently the berries are nutritious, so she feeds them to it once a week. It said that today is the day that happens. Huh. So that's why it's miserable. That has nothing to do with the Apom. Yeah, it says it doesn't know anything about the Apom. Huh, I guess Pokemon think about lots of stuff, huh? Feel a little bit clueless there, aren't you, Tim? There are traces of ketchup in the shape of Apom's tail over there. Did you see anything? Now that you mention it, one of the Apom had a red tail. That was ketchup, huh? Then good, it's a kid's game. Then I'm glad it didn't get any on Furfru. Do you remember anything about the Apom with ketchup on it? No, because I was confused. Alright then. Maybe we'll talk to the Diggersby. So you said you saw that, you said that you saw Apom, right? Did you see the one with the red tail? Dig. Oh, really? What's up? Sounds like the red-tailed Apom was the one with the necklace. That's a great clue. Thanks, Diggersby. Dig. Look at that. We got something.
Hey, hello?
Alright, looks like you've collected a good amount of information. It's time to start deducing. Deducing? What do I deduce? What do I deducing? Consider which way the Apom went based on the testimony and evidence that you've collected so far. Ah, okay. Let's create case notes on the new page in your notebook. Okay, got it. So now we got a case, which we can now start doing on the bottom screen. I think if you hit R on this. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I think I can open this up here too.
Oh, that's a nice drawing. Very well done for a first try. So, just like in the diagram you've drawn, the path splits off at a certain point. Let's see. We have testimony that the Apom split up and fled down different paths. So then, in which direction did the Apom with the necklace flee? If we were amateurs, this is where we'd quit. But of course we're not. You've got the crucial evidence, right? It's those marks that the tail's made. Now do you remember where you saw those marks?
Yep, sure did. Oh, do I have to... Yeah, it looks like I have to. I have to use my mouse as a touch screen. Or do I? Yes, I do. Okay. The white one was here. And if you want to remove the icons, tap reset. And then hit OK.
You've got a good memory, all right. If that's the case, we can pin down the whereabouts of the Apom with the necklace. And that's all because we've heard some certain testimony. All right then, which bit of testimony was it?
So who said the Apom has the necklace? It was actually Diggersby. Oh, and we can also open the case list if we want to find out more about this. Yeah. Ran away to the park, ran away to the bank, Apom with ketchup on it. And there you go.
Now we should have our answer right. Which way did the Apom run off to? This way or that?
There you go.
You got it. Great job.
And that completes a case note.
Did you find anything out?
Yeah. Looks like the Apom ran off that way.
so we're gonna follow.
Good idea. We're counting on you.
Please. It's my precious necklace.
Alright, just leave it to us.
What are you trying to do? Show off for the girls?
No, of course not.
Hey, whatever you need to do, my friend, I'm all for it. And it seems like you might be somewhat helpful on this case.
Are you saying you're a real detective?
I'm not just a detective. I'm a great detective. Detective Pikachu. Speaking of, what's your name?
I'm Tim. Tim Goodman.
Tim?
Yeah, what's wrong?
Nothing. Nothing at all. Nice to meet you, Tim. Now, let's go find the Apom.
Right.
All right. Now, I do believe the prologue is done. Now I think it starts the actual chapter. Tonti Park. Shows off in more expansive areas. Oh, shit.
A napalm!
It's been murdered.
Smells like a case. Now it's getting interesting.
What do you think happened, Pikachu?
It's been murdered.
Huh.
Oh no, it's a tomato berry.
I don't see any wounds or anything. Just seems to be unconscious.
I don't see the necklace anywhere.
If we investigate why it's unconscious, I bet we'll figure that out too.
For us to pursue it this persistently, only to find that the necklace is gone, and the Apom is unconscious. It's just at times like these that we need to calmly sort out the situation. Why don't you open up your notes like you did earlier? Alright then. Find the necklace. Alright.
This has all happened in a very short amount of time. But fortunately, there have been some traces left behind. Which means we'll need to investigate the scene.
Yep, that's usually how we start it. What should I do to investigate the scene? Look for traces of the incident by investigating the scene where it happened. In other words, this place. Okay, I'll have a go at it. So I guess that's how the procedure works. We start investigating. Oh, excuse me. Give out some testimonies. Let's see. Should probably, yeah. Oh, gather testimonies from other people and Pokemon. Okay, so investigate by introducing yourself to new people and Pokemon. Grab testimonies out of them. Grab evidences as well, and then start doing case notes. Seems good enough. It's got a lot of fine scratches. Maybe it was knocked out in a quarrel with someone. What? There's something under its... I almost read that as, there's something under its booty. I mean, it was. What about this feather? Great job, Tim. This seems like a clue to the culprit. It's a black feather. Would we even know what kind of Pokemon has a black feather? It's a deep red from the ketchup and the berry. And this is a spicy berry, so it doesn't seem like it would have been holding the berry to eat it. Okay. We can keep that. Leaves? They're withered, but they seem like grass that grows around here. Got some leaves. It's a beat-up copy of today's morning newspaper. Oh, details on the ice-down highway incident. It's tough to read because it's ripped. I think we need to learn about the current situation here, Pikachu. And it's a soft drink can. Maybe the Apom was drinking it? If anything, it seems like trash. It's empty. Perhaps it rolled here from that garbage can over there. Maybe the trash scattered when it fell over. Alright, it seems like we're pretty much done investigating. Signs of a quarrel. The lost necklace. Seems pretty certain that the Apom was attacked by someone. But who? Well, let's look into that first. Do you remember how to investigate? Write down the details of the incident and things you've come to understand in your notebook. Got it. We'll start with the unconscious Apom.
Alright. First issue at hand is who or what could have attacked the Apom. Whoever did that probably has the necklace, you see? When you investigated the scene, did you happen to find any potential clues to the culprit?
Says the trash, the berry, the leaves, and the black feather.
So, what about the black feather? This is just a theory. Maybe Apom was climbing the tree and got attacked by the owner of the black feather.
That is correct.
Does the feather call to mind a certain characteristic of the culprit?
Says a Pokemon with feathers or a hard Pokemon.
Yes, no doubt about it. This feather is from a Pokemon. Here's what we should do. Let's go around the park and we'll search for who this feather belongs to, right? That will be the first step in our investigation. And when you see Pokemon with feathers, be sure to jot them down.
They really
let's get going.
They really had to rig Pikachu's arms there to look like he's flapping like birds. That's actually so funny. Right. Who is the owner of the black feather? Is our first quest.
Hey, Tim.
We've got to gather information, and the only way to do that is by talking to everyone. Let's start by talking to that lady who's cleaning things up over at the crime scene. Cleaning up the murder of this case. Apom was just in a quarrel by that tree over there. Has it calmed down? Yeah. Oh, good. I was scared, so I didn't want to get too close. Now I can do my job. Yeah, it can be dangerous to be in the middle of a fight. So was Apom fighting with another Pokemon? Did you see anything? Sorry, but I don't know. I kept my distance. We're looking for a Pokemon. Do you know whose feather this is? It seems like it came from a bird Pokemon, and that's all I can tell. Can you tell us about bird Pokemon in the park? There are 4 kinds. The park is divided into 3 areas, and each area has a different assortment of bird Pokemon living in it. There are 3 areas? This is the fountain area. Go right to find the cafe area, and the nature area is on the left. Okay. So, Pokemon in the fountain area. We have Pidove in the fountain area. They often play around the fountain. The cafe area. Talo. I always see them preening their feathers. And nature area. That would be Starly and Murkrow. Well, I think we already have our culprit here. Can you tell me about each of them? Sure. Starly always forms in groups of 3, and that Murkrow is self-indulgent, and it seems to fly about, including going outside the park during the daytime. Well, it kind of feels like we already have our culprit. Since there was a black feather involved. Yeah, empty trash can. Can I? Oh, no, I can't. Actually. Yeah, I can do a walk animation with the D-pad. But if I use the control stick, I start running. What? I'm kind of busy here. It seems that Apom was in a quarrel at a tree near the fountain. Did you see anything? Haven't seen anything. We done? I'm busy. This guy. What's he so busy with? Do you recognize this black feather? Seems pretty absent-minded. What are you up to? I'm looking for something. I seem to have dropped my precious pen. Sorry. Thank you very much. This guy is also looking for something. Oh, so we have another link to the mystery. Gotta find both the Pokemon with the black feather and now a missing pen. P-Dove. Ah, the P-Dove. Seems like they flew away because you startled them. Sorry about that. That's right, Tim. You let our suspects get away. Pikachu, you're just as guilty as I am of that. Sorry we made them fly away. They're P-Dove, right? What cute Pokemon. Yeah, aren't they? I'm glad to see that you appreciate them. There are P-Dove everywhere. Is this your first time seeing one? Yeah, if I remember correctly in the movie, like this main character actually sucks at being a Pokemon trainer and actually just wants to be a detective, I think. Yeah, there weren't any in the town I lived in. Oh, right. You came from far away. Most of the Pokemon in Rhyme City must seem strange to you. Hopefully we can gather the P-Dove again somehow. How about you ask this guy? Yeah, sure. Apom, it seems that Apom was in a quarrel. No, sorry, I didn't notice anything. I've been feeding the P-Dove this whole time. Black feather. Sorry, I don't. Although the backside of P-Dove looks black. Is that right? Thank you. Seems we'll need to examine the tail of P-Dove somehow. Did you see a necklace? It has a blue decoration on it. No, haven't seen it. Did you lose it around here? No, it was taken by Apom in front of the station, and we tracked it here. Ooh, sounds rough. It's unusual to see Apom in front of the station. Normally they don't leave the park, they are always in the trees near the pond. Oh? There must have been a reason why they appeared in front of the station. Oh, we have a sort of connection. What should we do to get the P-Dove to gather again? Well, if I scatter food for them, I think they'll come to me. The P-Dove are used to me. Food? You can get it at the cafe in this park. Cafe, huh? Thank you. Let's go get food. Yes, let's go gather food. Alright. Oh, look, it's Scraggy. Always playing in the park. Scrag!
Okay.
Do you know anything about this necklace? It has a blue decoration. Scrag! You don't remember kicking it or seeing it? Okay. Apom. Recently there have been fewer pranks, but on the other hand, it has started to do more mean-spirited ones. Scrag!
Yeah.
But you had your eye on someone and they may have taken the necklace? That's helpful. Thanks. About the kid? Is that kid your partner? Scrag! Oh, a ball came flying at Scraggy. Scraggy kicked it and they became friends. Ever since then, Scraggy's been coaching him. Oh my god. P-Dove? You've run into them that many times, but they're still aloof.
Okay.
Alright then. That's kind of a small soccer ball, actually.
Okay.
But there is this kid.
Yeah.
A fight? I didn't notice anything like that. I've been practicing my passing with Scraggy here for quite a while. Oh, okay. Thanks.
Okay.
Black feather? It's pitch black, huh? I feel like I've seen it somewhere, but I don't know. Alright, I guess this kid's no help. Let's go on the right. This is the cafe area. You got an old man. Yes. It seems that the Apom was in a quarrel. Would you happen to know anything about that? Oh, was there a fight? I don't know about today, but the Apom have seemed to feel inferior since Mighty Enna started living in the park. They really started to cut loose in areas without Mighty Enna. They play so many pranks that it has led to more and more fights. So they probably fled because of the Mighty Enna invading their territory. Do you recognize this black feather? Maybe Talo? Well, I feel like maybe I've seen one where the pond is on the opposite side of the park. I'm not sure. Alright, we'll leave it out on that. See something rustling in the bush here. It's Tepig, filled with healthy energy. Tepig? Yeah, he's gonna be the star of the show by the end of November this year for Pokemon Legends ZA. One of the starters that was revealed next to Chikorita and Totodile. Our favorites. I have something to say. We're looking for a necklace. Have you seen it? Tepig? No, it's not something you can eat. I guess you haven't seen it. Do you recognize this feather? No, don't eat it. Don't even taste it. Phew. We followed through on the key evidence. It says it feels like it's seen it before, but it's not sure. About it hiding. What are you doing over here? Tepig! Oh, you were looking for berries. Did you find any? Tepig! Oh, you'll give us something you found. Oh, it's a coin. Thanks. Oh, really? Wait a minute. He gave us a coin for giving him that tomato berry? Hang on. Is it out of our... Oh. Yeah, a red berry. It's a tomato berry. It's apparently spicy, so it probably wasn't keeping it to eat. You would normally think that you would give it to Tepig because it's a fire type Pokemon. What about these two? Necklace, something you've lost. I haven't seen any necklaces in this park except for the one she's wearing. Black feather. The tail around here are kind of black, but maybe the tail feathers are more beautiful. They're always preening, so there are lots of feathers lying around when they are done. Ah, okay, so they lose them when preening. If so many fell, I'm not sure they'd all be gone. Yeah, you're right about that one. Speaking of which, hey, here's a Talo. I think the emulator's a little bit glitched here. I think I glitched out Talo's eyes. Should I be worried? Looking for a necklace. Talo! Is that right? Thanks. It says it wouldn't look for stuff on the ground. It sure does put on airs. Black feather? Do you think we could take a look at your feathers? Talo! What did it say? It says it doesn't want its pretty feathers to be touched by our dirty hands. Seems pretty severe. I guess it won't show us. Okay. Can I see its eyes? I had to like go through the options to figure out the quality or the texture filtering for this. Okay, that's totally weird. I guess it happens in a cutscene. That was totally weird. Let's talk to this lady. Can I help you? We're looking for a necklace. Have you seen it? A necklace? I have one on myself. Is this what you mean? No, this one has a blue decoration on it. Oh, sorry, but I haven't seen it. Black feather, maybe Talo? They must fly around here. I do think black feathers are pretty. Talo. Yeah, no, it's definitely not Talo. I mean, if we look back at the Talo here, it's got more of a dark bluish color.